The book of Isaiah chapter 6 verse 10. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert, and be healed. Call haloyim to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakah HaKadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us this truth that ruled well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage, their seed lines from their fathers go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. Want to make a quick video about these Babylonians, heathens, all right, people of the world. They have no clue or understanding of these several things according to scripture. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the Hebrew Israelites, hey, you have denounced your lineage, man. All right, and hey, that's whether through fables or whatnot. All right, and of course you heathens, you ain't gonna get it no way. All right, because it's not meant for you. All right, and the heathens are the people who the Lord created, right? They say we're all Adam's people, but the law, statutes, and commandments were not given to you. It was only given to the Israelites. All right, you can find in Genesis 11 there are 18 nations of people, and the Lord is only dealing with one seed line of all those nations, and that is the Hebrew Israelites, the 12 tribes of Jacob. All right, so you have let me just grab this real quick. The book of Romans 9 and 6. That reads, not as though the word of Yahweh has taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. All right, and this leads right into Zechariah 13 and 8. 2/3 of our people, hey, they're gonna be destroyed with the plagues of Egypt. Okay, they're going to get the same punishment that their oppressor Esau, Edom, self-proclaimed white man, that he's going to get. All right, why? Because he is the human counterpart of Satan. All right, he does the working of Satan, man. All right, you can find that in 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. Okay, let me jump up real quick. Romans 9 and 4. Well, I'll jump to 3. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertain the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of Yahweh and the promises. Okay, so this is not a universal salvation, universal redemption for even though we are scattered through all nations, okay, the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that, you know, and they look like the heathens, as I say in the intro, doesn't mean that they'll receive it. All right, so all the Bible is dealing with is the elect, and only the elect is going to get this. So let me go back and jump into the point. Make the heart. I'll jump up. Okay, I'll jump up. And he said to 9, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart, which is your mind, of this people fat, and make their ears heavy. All right, so that they can't understand. All right, they hear words, but they can't make it out. And shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. All right, so the elect is going to be healed, man, and converted, coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man, so that we can receive salvation. All right, but 2/3 of our wicked people, they're not going to accept it, man. They want to still be black, Latino, Native American, right? And there's a lot of things they don't understand. Why? Because the Lord didn't give them the ears to hear. Everybody got ears and eyes, but they just can't see what the elect sees. All right. That's why I read that Romans 11:7. All right. So now on my hit list, not hit list, but the list of things that people don't understand is judgment. All right. And let me grab how the Lord loves judgment. Okay. Hence the reason why we fear the Lord, because we know that the Lord has Satan as his hitman, right? So let's grab the book of Psalms 37. And I started 27. Depart from evil and do good. All right, so now that you know the law, statutes, and commandments, you try to do them to the best of your ability, man. Rehearsing the righteous acts, like it says in Judge 5:11, right? You don't live a sinner's life no more. And dwell forevermore. For the Lord love judgment and forsake not his saints. All right? And the saints are the Israelites. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteous shall inherit the land and dwell therein forever. Okay? So, hey, eventually 2/3 of our wicked people, they will be brought back in the kingdom of heaven through the loins of the 1/3. All right? That's where your heaven on earth will be. All right? After the smoke is cleared from World War III. All right? And then we put Edom in slavery, self-proclaimed white man. They'll be in slavery. All right? Let's go to, they don't understand reincarnation. All right, I'm just going to grab some quick hits and mentions of certain scriptures. I can show real quick Daniel 12:13. But go thou thy way till the end be, and we know we're at the end. All right, the end of this kingdom, Esau, Edom's kingdom. For thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days. Now, this is referring to Daniel. Now, is Daniel sitting around here at 22,000, 3,000 something odd years old? No, that means reincarnation, man. He's going to come back in different carnations, which means back in the flesh again, man. Your spirit, when you die, your spirit go to the Lord, right? And when you're born, the spirit comes from the Lord. So it's a complete circle. All right. Just like right here, what it says in the book of Job, Job 19:25, I believe. Yeah, for I know that my Redeemer, who's the Redeemer, Yahweh Shah, man, liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And this time is coming very soon. And through after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see Yahweh. Okay, so we know Job isn't no 2,500, 3,000 year old man sitting around somewhere. All right, now let's grab another thing you Babylonians don't understand is that the devil works for Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, the spiritual the left hand angel, Satan. Okay, he works for the Lord. All right. Let's get some quick examples. This is Job 2:1. Again, there was a day when the sons of Yahweh came to present themselves before the Lord. See, he's a son. All right, but it's on the left-hand side. And Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. And the Lord said unto Satan, letting you know he not kicked out and for being disobedient. They talking right there, right? And the Lord said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? And the Lord know, he just being, sarcasm. And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth and from walking up and down in it. Doing, pretty much, I'm doing what you tell me to do, Lord, right? And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth? A perfect and upright man, and that's what was described to as Jacob, man, whose name was later turned into Israel. All right, upright man. That's who the elect will put on as perfect and upright men, the election, right? One that fear Yahweh, and we know the elect fear the Lord, right? And escheweth evil, and still hold fast his integrity, although he moved me against him to destroy him without cause. And Satan answered the Lord and said, skin for skin, yea, all that a man will a man have will he give for his life. Put forth his hand, put forth thine hand now, and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, he is thine in thy hand, but save his life. Here's the point. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. The Lord gave him an order, man, and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown. And this is why the elect fear the Lord, man. Okay, because hey, the Lord, Satan can't do nothing without the Lord's approval, man. All right, let's get another count where what's the name? Satan. If Satan isn't fair, you know his workers are fair too, right? Those left-hand angels. James 2:19. Thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. All right. So why fear Satan? Fear the Lord. Okay. So now, y'all don't know who is the human counterpart of Satan. Let's grab it is Edom, right? So let's grab Genesis 25 and 25. First, we go with appearance, right? And the first is concerning Edom, right, and Jacob. And the first came out red, like their pigmentation. Their blood showed forth through their skin, right? And pink is a derivative of red, right? All over like an hairy garment. And they called his name Esau, okay? Well, now we know that the Lord hates evil, right? Well, hey, there's so many you can get. Let's just grab Malachi 1 and 4, right? Whereas Edom, we just saw who Edom is, says we are impoverished, but we will return and build in desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. The Renaissance period, right? Renaissance means rebirth. And they shall call them who? The border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord had indignation forever. All right, see right here, the third verse where he hated Esau. Okay, so we know this is in tandem with Satan, man, right? Let's grab, since I called it earlier, that 2 Thessalonians 2. You people don't know who your enemy is, man. And you're trying to, buddy up with the devil and trying to get on the equal level with the devil. But you're going to be destroyed for that, right? Here it is. And then shall that wicked be revealed, which is these times now, right? Kanye West, Kyrie Irving. That's a small part of the Lord letting them reveal them, man. Right? By saying we the Israelites, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, which are the prophets, right? And shall destroy with the coming of his brightness. Here's a point. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonder. And when you go to that all power, that links up with Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay? Just like another link, Genesis 27 and 39 through 41. Who got the fatness of the earth? Who got the dew of the earth? Edom, man. That was his blessing. All right? But it's coming to an end. Another thing you people don't have no understanding of is spirituality, man. All right? Our people are so carnal. Majority of everybody, they're carnal. Why? Because you grew up with the Western, that mentality of Western civilization, man. All right? Everything is about your flesh. And guess what? America is ground zero for flesh pleasing, right? This is Galatians 5 and 17. For the flesh lusts against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And that's the whole thing about being in this truth. Your everyday battle is against yourself, man. That's why you need to pray without ceasing. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. Okay, and we see right here the American way and black culture. All this right here, right? So this is why the elect is going to be exonerated, man, from the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because they're not going to be under the law. Lord willing, I'm of that number, and the men that teach the likewise doctrine, man. All right, we're going to get a pass, man, because the Lord going to see us fit that day Why? Because Lord will endure it until the end, man, and receive salvation. All right. Uh, one more precept on spirituality, and let's just get Romans 8:16. Um, the Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh. All right, and there's different levels of this too, man, because hey, the Spirit bear witness with the wicked too. You see the ways of Edom, the characteristics of Edom, and in this day you see, yeah, that's what Edom do. Yeah, they eat their meat with blood in it. Okay, they're bloodthirsters. They're wicked elites. The Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, the hidden hand, all of them, Rockefellers, Rothschilds, they deal with witchcraft and they drink blood through their rituals, man. Okay, hey, the elect, we can bear witness that our spirit is with the Spirit. We're speaking the same doctrine, man. Okay, and then hey, 2/3 they got their own spirit, as they say in the world, game recognized game, right? So that's another thing. Our people don't understand spirituality. All right, they don't understand that about the elect. The Bible pretty much is written for the elect. All right, ears to hear. Okay, let's get a quick because hey, I'm just gonna jump straight to the end game, straight to the point. It's all about being saved from all of this, man. The destruction of this place, and I'm gonna jump right to it. Matthew 24:30, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in clouds of heaven with power and great glory. All right, and that's what you people ignorantly call UFOs, man. Y'all think we bugged out for believing and having faith in this, and that's another thing. You people don't have faith whatsoever. All right, but hey, it was written, right? Verse 31, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Okay, so speaking of heaven, hey, you people don't understand that there are three different descriptions of heaven, man. All right, there is no hell underneath the earth with fire burning, and there is no you die, you just bouncing around on clouds forever and ever. No, you have the heavenly realm where Yahweh Shai, where they're dwelling. Okay, where all the spirits are. Okay, when you pass, you go back to the presence of the Lord, right? So you got that realm of heaven. Then you have space. You have the atmosphere, the firmament, right? Clouds and all that. That's another set of heaven. Then you have the condition of heaven, which is, like Esau Edom. He is in his heavens. He got on earth right now. Satan's kingdom. He got the fatness of the earth, and the power was given unto him. What they say, the white man's heaven is the black man's hell. And right now we're living in the time where it's going to be flipped around. Let's get the account of that. Let's get of course, I'm going to 2nd Esdras 6 and 7. And I can blend all this in. Another thing that these Babylonians don't understand is the end of the world. They think no more humans will be on the earth. No, there will be humans on earth. Those devils will be in their caves, their bunkers. All right. Hey, and like it says in Revelation, the people going to see Babylon smoking. Okay. So let's grab this real quick. 2nd Esdras 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? And this is Esdras talking to the angel. Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Letting you know they're going to be people on earth after the destruction, right? Like the Lord's Prayer, on earth as it is in heaven, right? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world. See, that's end. That world, end of that world means eon, man, which means an age. His pretty much the end of white supremacy. Okay, and what? Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right. So, hey, just like the parable of the rich man and Lazarus in Luke 16, right? You people don't understand how seed line goes, man. You think people are mixed. Hey, Jacob understand about the pit bull, what the father of his pit bull got, he know all the whole pedigree of that. But when it come to him, he's just a color or African American or something of that. All right, you don't understand the meaning of words, none of that stuff, man. So that means you don't have ears to hear, man. Okay, hey, and you got to be destroyed. But hey, with all that, we just have to give all praises, call Haloyim to Habashim Yahushua, that he's opened up our minds, man, to know these things, and that he keep the Rakakadash, which is the Holy Spirit, on us. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Brakateh Yahweh, Brakateh Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakadash. Hey, repent. Shalom.